Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Just in time for Pit of Undying. Finally landed CC. There we go. Nice. What's up, Bumbleballs? How you doing? Oh, got Duran. Okay, we got left, up, and hop. Left hand uppercut is float. Hop is bound. Oh, love it when we nail it on the first try. Oh, come on. He went into his iframe just a second too early. Still got it. Trying to plan your fusion route, yeah? I am pretty confident the Saint Podrick is going to be part of the hero's path. I think they're going to do a guaranteed for him. So I think I'm going to skip the champ chase and the summon rush and just rely on getting my fragments from the hero's path. There is a possibility that bites me in the ass, but I have enough resources that I will be able to do it no matter what. It just might, you know, cost me more than I want if it ends up that I don't want to do that path, but... Oh, come on. Trying to avoid these packs they're dropping. The anniversary energy pack was legit. It averaged 350 energy $1, which is really good. Normally, like 280 is about as good as you can get. But none of the other packs, I don't know. The only thing I'm really ever keen on buying is, oh my god, dude, it's so dumb. They need to fix this boss so that he doesn't go into this animation unless you actually damage him. Like, it's stupid that I have to do this over and over again. Anyway. Yeah, normally I'm not really interested in shards or anything. There we go. I think I forgot to do my swap. Start running this instead. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot to do my boss rush last week, so I got to do that this week. Oh, whoops, I already had that pop. Come on, B. What buff am I missing? All right. How much time we got left before my... We got 22 minutes. Took us 8 minutes to do that, so that's good. Let's start knocking out some of these. We might be able to get all these done, actually, before we're out of time.
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't really need to use a whole long animation on that. Minute 3 seconds. All right. All right, next boss rush. Wow, Tech got her for 50 bill. That's crazy. Dude, everything enhancing related is so worthless now.
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 wings.
Okay. Minute 5. Too bad.
as the waves of agony from within.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing a buff. I don't know what it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the temp buff. Oops. All right, minute 13. Could have been better, could have been worse. Let me go queue up for my faction wars fights. Let's see, what do I need to do for faction wars today? At least one rare champion in your team, right? How much time we got? 15 minutes. Okay. Should be plenty. I do want to grab my church buffs before I teleport back, though.
As the waves of agony from within the nation.
Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking there was more to that animation. You ever play with music? I'm so used to music being on from other streams. Can you not hear the music? Or are you talking about like the in-game music? You hear it now? I think we might have just been in a song change. Didn't notice it. Yeah, I usually just listen to Potion Shop's stuff because it doesn't get copyright claimed. Although one of his songs has been getting copyright claimed, which is really annoying. I don't really know what the deal is with it too. But I just made a new playlist without that song in it so that would stop happening. Okay, we got one more to do. What's up, Jodacot? I don't know how to set up Twitch or like bot commands on YouTube.
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist.
Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. I don't know why I popped that buff. That was silly. Oh my god, no. What the heck? How did I get stuck? Just hit those Triators on a 137 stack. 137 stack. Damn, dude. Dude, I'm so bummed about this server merge. Or this server location change. It's going to make enhancing so much slower. They need to get rid of max durability on Reblast. How many attempts did it take you, Bewees, to get the Ators? That's a big one. I still don't even have my Ators yet, man. Two? Oh wow, boosted. All right, I need to go get church. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, it's fine. We're just going to have to walk. How far away are they? Oh, they're hella far away. Let's see. How long do I have? 11 minutes? Okay, we can try and run there. I got to remember to bring my force. I'm owed for that 1 out of 7 try to set Debo neck. Yeah, that's brutal. All right. Almost got this. Sweet. Well, there we go. We did Pit of Undying, all of our boss rush, and got our buffs, and we still had quite a few minutes left to spare. Should I go in Arsha? Try that. Okay. Is there another player grinding here? No, sometimes. All right, that's good. Let's grab our tent buff. Got our villa. Let's feed our pets. Turn our loot scroll on. All right, we ready to go? We'll pop our frenzy. Oh, I gotta repair. The right add-ons and everything, right? Is there an easy way to check all your add-ons? That's right. Let's see. We got this faction. Oh, I didn't do Shadowkin yet. That. All right. Oh, I forgot to check my market. See if I won any. 20.5 for a Tet Disto. Oh my god, dude. Why is the game like this? What is wrong with you people? Oh shoot, do I not have any concentrated in the market? Flame grind sucks. Well, we're just kind of killing time. Actually, I haven't even looked at the accessory market today. Who knows? Maybe it's magically better. Kind of doubt it, though. And things are starting to go up maybe a little bit. You need to read up on this server merge thing? It's not really a merge. I think they're just moving the location of the server. So it's going to be in, like, Central instead of California. They announced it at, like, the Calpheon Ball, like, 2 years ago. It's taken them, like, a crazy long time. But it's probably going to be worse for us. On the West Coast. So lag shows one in Hillsborough? I think that's just the node. I think the actual BDO servers are in like San Jose. 7 MS ping. Nice. What's up, Retired the Best? How you doing? Doing your boots? Yeah, we're slowly working on it. Just been grinding the boots when I don't have anything else to do. Managed to tap my second Pandebo today. Only neck to go for 3 out of 3 now. Oh, shit. That's legit. Do you have a belt and an earring or what? Oh, nice. Got an ember. Yeah, weird. It's a little bit of a funky order, but neck just doesn't want to go. Keeps downgrading. Gotcha. Are you grinding Dekia Ash for it? A little bit on Witch, but mostly chill grinding normal Ash. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I can see the appeal of that. Oh, nice. Another ember. Getting your 30k quest done, meanwhile. 22 out of 30k. Nice. Making progress. Getting close. My first merchant piece was from Olin, still haven't gotten them for an Ashen or Crypt. Damn, well the Olin was the one is the hardest one to get. Well, that's nice. Oh, I need to go put some more stuff in the market. Pretty lucky to get that one done. Yeah. 3 crypt pieces in 12 hours. I think the merchant ring drop rate in crypt is like really high now. Okay, I want to do Mempregs first. Over 100 hours into crypt and 0 pieces. Ooh, feels bad, man. Mine only took like 80 before the rework to crypt. Oh, excuse me, the rework to crypt that made it way easier. How is Awakened Musa at grinding Dark Seekers out of curiosity? Part of me wants to go back and tag Awakened Musa. Wow, Debo next, 75 mil. Crazy. How much are Debo next on EU right now? Nice. Hope we can actually get a good global labs today. It's been a while. Yeah, what are you hoping for? That Devo on EU is 69 bill. Nice. Damn, NA is getting close to EU then. I don't know, probably too much to ask for. Some new content, but something. Well, I hope you get what you want. Anything cool? Nope. You just need to hurry up and move away from this grind-only mentality. Give us some replayable endgame content that isn't running in a circle. Well, you've got Arena Solare. But yeah, I would kind of agree. I don't know. I'm just bummed that enhancing is so bad. I want to go back to enhancing, but it's just so not worth it. I'm bummed that NA crons are still so fucked. What do you mean? And he's turning into EU. Like you're having a hard time getting crons. I don't know. I haven't really tried to get crons in a while. I don't even know what you use crons for anymore. Debos, I guess. Maybe they got vendor price increase, but are costing only 1.6 bills to 3 or whatever it is, like in KR. You want them to be 2, like they are in KR? So there's no guarantee to get more, get listed, but I just think the price is too low compared to grinding income. Oh, I wouldn't count on a costume buff for quite a while. You used to it, you're an EU now? I mean, I don't even know what you need crons for. What are you using crons on? Debos? Oh, are you trying to sell Tet Debos or something? my frenzy's gone. Both your devils have been vendor crons. Oh, another Caboose fragment. Nice. Oh shoot, did I start this event and then not finish it? Might be. Yeah, I got the boss. At least I enjoy Crypt so I can stockpile belts when I'm going to do treasure item while getting costumes, I guess. Nice. Never understood why this boss gives Kabua frag instead of Ember when it's meant to be more of an Ember spot. Yeah, is it supposed to be more of an Ember spot though? I'm not 100% sure that's true. Where else can you get Kabua's fragments besides this place? Ooh. Can you get them at Ezerheed? New robot drops them like crazy. Ezerheed a lot more often. Gotcha. Honestly, didn't even bother with DSR for my boots. Went straight to Ezerheed. Felt much better to grind there. I just don't like grinding it because it's too high effort compared to DSR. I like my grinds lazy so I could read chat and play raid and not worry about dying. What's up, JKL Dog? How you doing? The only part I really think about is the leg phase. I guess it's just like annoying. I don't want to have to learn it. Didn't know you grind? Yeah, mostly just grind to kill time. Pretty good, bro. Rocks and bit for the gym. Nice, nice. My personal average for Kabua fragments at Easter Heat was 5.8 an hour versus 2.1 Emperors. Full Kabua dropped there too, which was nice. Damn, that's legit. Tomorrow +1 on Ancient is and Sacred is cool. I think that's the first one during a fusion. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull though. I think I'm gonna save everything for the Heroes Path. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a guaranteed for Saint Patrick or whatever his name is from the Heroes Path. And I'm gonna go for it because I need an all ally attacker. There's a reason Kabua fragments have been sitting in the last 2 days in an A. Everyone is getting tons of them. Yeah, I think those things are not gonna be sold out. Like I think the Kabuas are gonna be pretty easy to get soon. Look, there's only 4 pre-orders. Yeah, those are gonna sit soon. These are these are already sitting, but that looks cool in Sylvans, but I'm not too interested in him. I'm kind of close on Mercy. Yeah, if I was close on Mercy, I would definitely go for the +1. Actually, what is my Mercy on Sacred? This would be the perfect event if you had like 50 shards to go ham to try and get a +4 Duchess. Or maybe even more than 50 shards. Because you get the +1/+1 like kicks you off towards the 25x like super fast. That's how I got so many Kajas. And don't get me wrong, I would love a Duchess, but she's not as high priority for me as Kaja is now. Did you see the video I uploaded on my recap? Spent 10 books on Mikage, got me 5k training points. Camp training is 7,850, so I'm almost done. Nice. I have the world's fastest Kaja. According to Polarium. Saw the stones in Live Arena? Yeah, in the little recap, it told me I had the world's fastest Kaja. World's fastest Kaja? Wild? Yeah. I feel like most of the people, I mean, to be fair, my Kaja is stupid fast, although she can be like 25 speed faster with just a little bit of blessings and some reworking of gear and stuff. But I feel like most of the people who run, like, who have the gear to be faster than me don't put it on Kaja, you know what I mean? Like, most of the people who can make 425 plus speed champions are putting it on, like, Sifi or Arbiter, or not even Arbiter, more like Shuzen. I'm going to ask you, did you like her right when she was released, or like it took you a while to warm up to her? No, as soon as I saw her kit, I was like, this champion is amazing. I'm going for her 100%. And then I pulled 2 of them while going for her, because she was a guaranteed, and I pulled her while going for the guaranteed. So I had 2 of them right off the bat. And I was originally planning on building 1 in Stone Skin and 1 super fast. The Stone Skin one was going to be to like counter Torments, and the super fast one was going to be like just a fast one. But then I ended up making her even faster than my Arbiter and just dealing with the Torment and just, I don't know, it just wasn't really a problem. So I didn't even bother with the second one. And I just used her so much that she became my, like, I was like, oh shit, I want to get this champion to +4, especially since I started with 2, right? And then there was the +1. There was the same event we were having tomorrow for Duchess. We had that for Kaja. It was a buy one get one with a progressive chance for Kaja, and I had like 25 sacreds, and I pulled them all and got 2 more from that. So that's how I got to be 1 Kaja away from a +4. Although to be fair, I don't just need a 1 Kaja. I also need 1 more Banner Lord I can use to put in my Faction Guardian. Her cleanse plus turn meter move is really good. In fact, she has an AoE revive. Her Sifi's single target revive. Sifi's speed up buff is just so good, though. Sifi is a great champion, and I think she's really good when you pair her with increased defense or with defense-based nukers, because not that many champions bring increased defense. But Sifi has a lot of limitations compared to Kaja as a go first champion. In particular, her lack of speed aura really means that Kaja can beat Sifi in a speed race, and you don't need to bring a speed aura DPS. Big Papa Drock, thank you for the raid. Why did my alerts not play? That's weird. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from Big Papa Drock's stream. How you doing? We're just talking about the fact that I got my raid recap, and I have the world's fastest Kaja, apparently. I think Sifi's great. I'd love to pull her, but she probably isn't in my top 3 most wanted voids. Yeah. How you been? Good to see you. I've been doing well, man. Doing well. Trying to get in the top 50 Alive Arena. Currently ranked 72, I think. Can't get my souls to show up in the shop, though. World's fastest Kaja is no joke at 425. Yeah. I have the essence to get her 6-starred. And when I put her in my best gear and glyph everything, she'll be 432. And then I need 1 more copy to make +4. And so if I can get the blessing, that'll be another 15 speed, which will put her up at about 450 once I swap the gear over. And then if we get her +4, she'll be about 455. But the +4 is going to be a little hard. I'll have to get her eventually. You built her for Sand Devil? Nice. Live Arena's changed big time. Speed's out of control. Yeah, man. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. You never use her? Dude, I love Kaja. She's so underrated. She's like Duchess and Sifi had a baby. No Maeve? Maeve? Build my Kaja should be a good counter to the fusion. Good counter to the fusion. I don't know about that. Oh, I guess she kind of is a good counter to the fusion. Yeah, she can block debuffs so you don't get stunned. Oh, you had the world's fastest Maeve. Nice. If I had a Sifi, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about Kaja if I had Sifi. Like, I definitely wouldn't be as in love with Kaja as I am, but I feel like I might have missed her potential if I had Sifi. You'd use the Sifi? Kind of, but honestly, no. I mean, yes and no. Sifi's great if you want to use defensive nukers, but her lack of blessing, or her lack of aura if you want to use go first champions is a huge problem. Because you can't run like double turn meter booster lockout with a Sifi unless you run like Lazarius or Wukong. But I don't know. She has a lot of benefits too. Like, there's so many fights too where the AoE revive on Kaja is no joke. Like, all the time what'll happen is I'll like go up against a, you know, like a Taurus or even like a Lazarius plus a bunch of other stuff. I'll kill their whole team. The Taurus will survive. He'll nuke my whole team down, and then Kaja will just instantly revive everyone, and they'll with a bunch of turn meter, and they'll all go before the Taurus can take another turn. Can be immune to turn meter effects or at minimum reduced by 50%. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of nice against the fusion, I guess. I don't know. Just bring so much that you're irresistible sleep. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to knock Sifi. She's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It just depends. Depends on what you're going up with. Sifi is definitely more versatile. Like, I feel like a lot of people tried to build Kaja like they build Duchess instead of like how they tried to build Speed. And I think Kaja's terrible like that. Kaja is definitely meant to be like really fast. Only I had Sifi or Duchess. Yeah. Depends on who you're using for and what content. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and it all depends on the matchup, too. Like, I've won so many fights in live arena because the opponent tries to challenge me in the speed race with the Sifi, and they don't bring 2 speed auras. So I just ban one of their speed auras and then just beat them in the speed race. It's like if you run Shuzen, Yumiko, Sifi, Taurus, and Harima, I just ban your Shuzen, and I'm going to go before you 100%. No matter what. Because you don't have a speed aura. And it doesn't matter how fast your Sifi is. If you don't have a speed aura, you're just at a massive disadvantage. So, you know, it depends on what you run. Kaja does certain things that Sifi doesn't do. If you pulled Sifi at this point, you probably would use her other places, not in Arena. I would use Sifi in Arena, for sure. I would use Sifi in Arena. I might even use both Sifi and Kaja together in Arena and drop the Arbiter. I'd probably drop Arbiter from my team more consistently than I'd drop Kaja from the team if I had Sifi. You try one Wukong and our bias. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's like if you run Wukong, it's fine. And our bias. But if you're running our bias, then you're either giving up a reviver or you're giving up a lockout. Another speed aura reviver. I mean, other than Arbiter, the only other one that gets used is like it doesn't provide any turn meter boost. I mean, the only revivers that provide turn meter boost are Sifi, Arbiter, and Kaja, right? I guess if you count Marichka as a reviver, but I don't really count Marichka as a reviver. And she also doesn't give very much turn meter boost. And Korra? I think Korra doesn't give any turn meter boost. And Korra? No, and Korra doesn't give turn meter boost. Dude, the champion I really can't wait to get my hands on, though, is Carnage. Carnage is the champion I want so bad, dude. His speed aura, oh, 33% in Arena. Plus, he's like a Rhonda on steroids, and Rhonda's already amazing. Is Drock still here? Drock and Ash put Carnage as like rank 8 on their mythical list, and I was so incensed because I think Carnage is insane. You're here? Dude, did you read Carnage's kit, man? You saw him, you saw the comment? Didn't have a chance to respond. Yeah, I think Carnage is nutty. I mean, obviously he's a counter pick to certain things, right? You're picking him against like Taurus's, you're picking him against Harima's, stuff like that. Siegfried is nutty now? Yeah, dude. I haven't run into any Siegfried since they reworked him, but I'm scared. Carnage will take care of him, though. That block passive. Kill someone, spread block debuffs, and block passives to the rest of the team. It's all you face tonight? Oh, man. I mean, I would just run Arbiter, or Rhonda, though. Block the passive and kill him. He was annihilating you. He is annoying though, for sure. He's very annoying. You can also use Quintus to counter Siegfried because Quintus will one-shot him through his passive. I bet Narcisse would too if your Narcisse will hit hard enough. Saw him deal 1 million single target damage. Damn, that's crazy. 1 million single target. What's his multiplier? I need to remind myself his kit. I mean, I know his main kit is like he nukes someone and debuff or spreads damage when he kills them, like Wukong. But I don't remember what the multipliers are on it. I think it was like 8 or something. Mythicals have nutty multipliers. That's the other thing Carnage has. The multiplier on his A3 is nuts. And he's got like 2,000 base attack. Holy hell. And he gets crit damage for every 3 accuracy, so he's going to have like 450% crit damage. Dude, Carnage is insane. Quintus could work? Yeah. Narcisse will do it, and Quintus? Yeah. Nice. I'm so happy we got the Great Hall bonuses for City of Centranos. That's going to make it so much easier. I don't have... Oh, shit. Hey, it's Zirdan Hunter. What's up, Zirdan? You little bastard. Is he trying to stream snipe me? Oh, come on, dude. You didn't even let me get out of my V? Lame. Stuck in my mic. Should I put my PvP gear on? Oh, he said he didn't know it was me. Speed up your Iron Twins? I know, my Iron Twins is so bad. If I wanted to, I would No, Zirdan's gonna... Oh, no. No. I even got a break in there. I thought I got CC'd. I should build out my Emic for Iron Twins. Oh, wait a minute. I have it on 1 time, so that's not going to help. Yeah, on 1x speed? Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh no, he's gonna kill me right through my super armor. Oh, geez, dude, I didn't even get CC'd and I still died. Come on. In my evasion build. Some bullshit right there. Why am I not putting my gear back on? Oh, there it is. Ziridan's way better than me at PvP, though. This is going to be real hard. Oh, man, I had my chance right there, and I messed it up. Oh, lucky. Using Helicath 3x Painkeeper and Geo, and it goes anywhere from 59 seconds to 4 minutes and never fails, so I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, mine never fails either. It's not the fastest, but it's like 3 minutes. I'm never limited by time in raid. I'm always limited by resources, so it just... Oh my god, dude. It's wild. I literally can't... I just die standing up. Oh, come on. I tried to dash right there. I gotta, like, play slower. I was thinking about it. Was it you who asked me yesterday, or what was it, 2 days ago, like what my most wanted non-void champion was? I was actually thinking Helicath is actually pretty high up there on my list. I don't have one. I wasn't around for the fusion. Oh, we got him knocked down. Can we get the kill? Nope. Oh, come on. Didn't have the abilities ready for the combo. I didn't realize I knocked him down either. Yeah, I think I would love to have a Helicath, like a nuke build Helicath at like 300 speed. I think that could be really interesting. Did he just resist that, or was that desync? I swear I landed behind him. Hello from Ziridan stream. What's up, God? Oh, nice, dude. So good. Took a break at the worst time. I know. I literally quit like 2 days before I got Ninja, and everyone was like, Ninja's bad. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'm done with this game. And then I came back like 9 months later and didn't have Ninja. God, dude, the damage in this game is stupid. Shinny has one at 350 speed and 2-piece stone skin with like 7k defense and 300 crit damage. What? Is Shinny's that fast? I don't think Shinny doesn't have one at 350 speed. You're thinking of someone else. Maybe 250 speed. Shinny's fastest champion is like his Arbiter at like 330. He has no speed gear. You quit before 7-day Ninja login? I quit like in the middle of the 7-day login. Like 3 days, like 2 days before I got Ninja. And you know why I quit? Because they wouldn't, I got sick and tired of rolling gear in a void mode. Oh my god, dude, really? It's like the second time I've landed the grab. And then they, like, literally, that was why I quit. Because I got so tired of slow rolling gear before they added the instant gear upgrade. And then when they added that, I came back to the game. Or when I found out they added it. Mike suggests something to try block jumping when you is doing Fallen God run. I don't want your suggestions. Thank you. It's a rip. You quit before instant gear upgrades, I bet. Yeah, there wasn't instant gear upgrades. Dude, look at that. How is he doing so much more damage to me than I'm doing to him? Is this just Kuno, or is it just me being bad? Could be me being bad. I don't have the right add-ons or anything either. First piece I thought it might help. It's just really annoying when people backseat PvP. I literally stopped doing PvP on stream because it's so fucking obnoxious how much chat is just constantly backseating. Oh, how did I get it? Oh, was it the what's it called? Block jump? I'm like, how did I get out of my awakening stance? Well, I need to finish buying champions. To be fair, Ziridan does PvP as much as you do enhancing. Yeah, he's way better. PvP's a lot. I'll go PvP and raid. I'm good at that. What's up, Chrissy? Dude, I don't know how he manages to always stun me like right or knock me down like right when I get in the block jump. That's so annoying. Helicaf is so bad at dragging out fights, to be honest, makes everything take ages. That's true. I really don't like long arena fights. I had like one of my first ever arena fights go to 20 minutes the other day. And I'm like, how do people who run fucking stally ass slow teams deal with this? If my fight's not over in 5 minutes, I'm like, God damn it, it's so annoying. I would do wish BDO's PvP was a little bit longer, though. Instead of 4 seconds. Oh, shoot. I was on cooldown. Streaming on YouTube. Yep, we're on YouTube, Twitch, and the Raid Shadow Legends YouTube channel. I don't know how Sheeny does it. Yeah, well... Look at that shit. I do nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Allows the blocked up desync. You go to use it, and their game says they're not targetable, so you get ripped off. I mean, PvP and BDO is trash. I know it's like everyone says it's a PvP game, but honestly, PvP and BDO is pretty garbage for a lot of reasons. The system is super deep. There's glaring issues. Yeah, I mean... The... Hold on one second. The entire like design of PvP is like fundamentally broken, so that fights always either like they end instantly. It's like two players hopping around doing no damage until someone lands a CC and then insta-gibbing the other person. Like if they wanted to make BDO PvP not shit, they need to get rid of like all multipliers, like down attack, back attack, all that kind of shit. They need to, I don't even know. Like there needs to be systems to stop people from escaping. I don't know how you fix BDO PvP. I just think it's bad. I think it's a terrible design. You see the YouTube comments on the chat panel of the stream? Yeah. Basically did nothing but life skill and PvP. PvP feels like you're fighting with no gear equipped. I mean, that's the other part of the problem is if you're out grinding and you're in your full PvE setup, you're at a massive disadvantage if someone starts to come and PvP you because you don't have any of your add-ons or anything. BDO combat system feels great, but the PvP feels super off. Yeah, the combat is good, but the PvP is just not. I don't know. I've tried to get into BDO PvP for sure, and I just never thought it was any good. Oh, swoop. I didn't realize we had 3 faction scripts open today. Oh, actually, it's Knight Revenant. I need to swap this team out. Got Ancora and Narses now. The fact that Dungeon Diver started 2 days after the tourney is lame. At least we got double speed, though, during the Dragon. You can't hot swap from PvE to PvP either. Yeah, there shouldn't be a difference. They need to, like, the whole add-on system is super trash. The whole buff system in the game is super trash. There's just so many things that, like, make PvP way less good in BDO. Or it's not even PvP. There's just so many like things that hurt world PvP in particular. Like this idea of like you're out there grinding and then you swap and start doing PvP. It just doesn't work when you have add-ons that are PvE specific, when you have elixirs that are PvE specific, and like in so many buffs in the game that if you don't have, you're at a massive disadvantage. I think the whole thing is just like really poorly designed. Ironically, I'm usually a PvP player in MMOs. Like when I played Ion and stuff, I was super into PvP. That was all I did. Just like open world grinding and then waiting for people to come gank me and then just PvP. So it's not like I'm someone who hates PvP typically. I just don't like it in BDO. All right, what do we want to do here? Where's my... Oh, there's Ancora. Those will probably work. I think it's more over-designed. Yeah, I think so too. You need to run like 20 food buffs and 18 elixirs. Yeah. The buffs ruin open world. Well, I mean, when I say PvP, like it depends on what you're doing, right? I think it can work better in like large scale. I think people like large scale. I just don't care for large scale PvP at all. I mostly care for 1v1, and I really enjoy actually the dynamic of like being out grinding and then having people come and attack you and PvPing them for a while and like getting some fights that way and then just going back to grinding. Like, I think that's a super fun dynamic. That's what it was in Ion, and I loved it in Ion. But in Ion, you know, if someone comes up and tries to fight you, you're ready to go. You can just start fighting them. In BDO, it's like, hold on, let me go to Battle Arena and swap all my add-ons over. Oh, let me go get my church buffs and my crit buffs, and oh, let me pop the right elixirs, and oh, let me get all these food. Oh, let me swap my gear out for my PvP gear instead of my PvE gear. It's like, holy shit, man. Like, is it just, can we just not have a system where people can fight, where you're like actually relevant if someone comes and attacks you while you're grinding? And then if you're like in a situation where they're coming like every 5 minutes or so, it's like, well, I want to grind, but if I wear my PvP gear, I'm trash at grinding. So now I have to swap everything back and forth. It's so bad. Don't forget your crystals. Oh yeah, and your crystals. Yeah, I've got PvE crystals on too. It's just such a terrible system. There's so many systems that are all PvP and PvE specific that just completely break the whole concept of open world PvP. Artifacts, yep, artifacts. And they just keep adding more and extending them and making them more impactful. I'm so over it. I hate the way they do it in this game. Oh, whoops, I have my wrong weapon on. It's like, man, I'm not doing any damage. Class modifiers and the PvP damage penalties on specific skills, so a skill can be useless in PvP and godly PvE. Yeah, I mean, that's less of a problem because that's fixed permanently, so it's not like if someone attacks you, you're at a disadvantage because of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it more complicated. But I don't think it's terrible to have like skills that are balanced differently for PvE and PvP. I think that's fine. I just don't like the fact that I'm completely gimp if I'm trying to grind if someone tries to PvP me. I've always been confused as why people think it's fair to run up someone grinding in full AP monkey set with their full PvP set and ready to go. I mean, it's not fair, but it's also Pearl Abyss's fault for making it not fair. I want people to come and attack me while I'm grinding. I mean, not really in BDO because it sucks in BDO, but when I play other games with open world grinding and PvP, I want people to attack me. But I also want to be able to actually fight back without having to go spend 5 minutes swapping over 15 different systems between PvP and PvE. Like, I shouldn't be completely useless if I'm using all my PvE stuff. It's like the issue is PvP everywhere. Well, I mean, I'm on the specific server that has open world PvP, so normally you don't get people attacking you just randomly. But I don't mind that. I don't mind even the unbalance. I just mind the fact that I can't actually fight without like spending a bunch of time swapping back and forth. That's why Divios doesn't grind on Arsha. Yeah. To be honest, I find less conflict on Arsha typically. Like, usually I can go on Arsha for quite a while without getting any PvP. And to be fair, like, the average person that shows up in Arsha is... Even my PvE gear is significantly better, although that's becoming less true every day. But it used to be the case that like 99% of the players who would attack me on Arsha, especially back when evasion was useful, I could just pop my gear over and it wouldn't be a problem. But that was also, I felt like add-ons were less impactful back then too. Swap everything over in less than 3 seconds without CDs. Yeah, you can't even swap your gear because it's like, you're in combat, you can't swap your gear. And it's like, well, holy shit, man. I'm sorry someone attacked me. I guess I just have to die and go swap everything back. But, oh, they're not actually at the grind spot when I get back, so let me swap everything back to PvE. Oh, they showed up again. So now I'm just going to lose, and I have to go swap everything. It's like, come on, this is so bad for open world PvP. Remember when the Ninja and Kuno smokescreen granted plus 30 evasion? I feel like the devs are learning their own mechanics as they go along. Yeah. Damn. Oh, we just... Was that my my new record for Night Rev? I guess we got Narcies and Ancora in there. That's good. Hey, we got number. Nice. there a specific reason you're doing PvE on the PvP server? Yeah, less people and you get a drop rate bonus. And like I said, I don't really mind the PvP. I kind of like it. Zirudin's really good at PvP, so I'm not going to be able to fight him. But if you're like average schmo rolls up, I can probably be fine in my PvE gear. I prefer the pre-rework PvP from a few years ago. Everyone went all around crystals, and the only thing you had to swap was food buffs or sometimes add-ons. Yeah. I mean, the add-ons are the worst part, though, because you can't really swap add-ons on the fly. Like, gear is annoying, but it's fine because you can swap it in like a couple of clicks. You can swap it without like having to, like, I can just go into stealth, swap my gear. We'll have to pop out of stealth to do it, but you know, it's not very hard. And be fine. It's really the add-ons. That get you. Oh my god, there's a giant ass spider on my computer. Hold on. Holy shit, that was wild. I was literally just like looking at chat and then I'm like, what is that? And then I just realized there's a giant, I thought it was like something on the other, like the monitor, like in the computer, like, you know, on the screen, not like actually a spider on the monitor. How's the boot grind going? We're making progress. Grind hurt a bit, but I loved Arsha grinding, so it was worth it. Why Darkseeker's in Flame and Ember drop really bad there compared to Easer Heat? It is, yeah, but I don't like grinding Easer Heat. It's hard to grind. I mean, yeah, it's just I have to pay too much attention when I'm trying to stream and play Raid. How many embers are we up to? I'm gonna die. 75. Okay, we got 25 to go. I'm missing some buff. What am I missing? I'm missing food buff and perfume. They nerfed the damage here at Easerheed. I think they, or at Darkseekers. Yeah, I think they did. All right, I have like 400 energy that's expiring today. I need to use. So maybe we go farms dragon. Torn, man. I want to farm dragon for the 2x speed with my energy today, but I also really want to farm enough dust to get my amulet rolled over on my Narcies and my attack percent on my Rhonda. How's you champ training first? Since dungeons you can just AFK. I mean, I like to do all my dungeon farming with food, so I usually do the champ training afterwards, so that I have to use as few brews as possible. Congrats on the triple Debo, by the way. Triple Debo. Like the neck earring belt? Thank you. I just don't really like solo duo content. Oh, yeah. I try and farm everything with as few champions as possible. I need to build Eric's for soloing Spider Hard 10, too. That's going to be nice. I can make that happen. That's a cool build. Maybe I'll get some Night Rev Rathalos accessories with the current Forge Pass. Buying the Forge Pass? Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Forge Pass is a very efficient deal. We'll have to find more of these dumb boxes and Land of the Morning Light. Put it off for long enough. Oh, have fun with that. I have some really nice Rathalos gear, actually. I was telling you about this yesterday. I have to... I just need some good accessories for Bannerlords. I want to put my Staltus in Rathalos, 9-piece Rathalos. My Timit's in 9-piece Rathalos right now, but I haven't really been using Timit in Arena ever since I've got Narses. Because, and Rhonda, to be honest. I mostly used Timit to counter people who ran UDK and Necrit against me. But with Narses and Rhonda, I don't really need Timit to do that job anymore. Because both of them can cut through shield and are not shut down completely by UDK. Also, more people in Polymorph, and Timid is extremely acceptable to Polymorph. Your Timid gets 0 play now, same with Valkanen. Yeah, Valkanen... I haven't been using Valkanen. There's probably some fights I maybe could have used Valkanen. To be fair, I used Timid and Valkanen in 3v3, though. I have a team that runs Kaja, Warlord, Timid, Valkanen. And I'll open up with Kaja, Warlord, Lockout. Valkanen will then kill the Warlord. Timid will take his turn. And then Kaja will revive the Warlord, which will instantly cause Timid to activate his A3 and also resets his cooldowns on his A3. So it turns Timid into like an absolute damage monster when you can revive. Using Kaja without a full cleanse is kind of annoying. Kaja without a full cleanse. I don't know. I don't really use Kaja for a cleanse. I mostly use her as a turn meter booster with the block debuffs. You don't bring Timid? Yeah, I mean, my Kaja is built super, super quick as a go first champion. And so the main thing Kaja's there to do is either, like I usually run Arbiter, Kaja, Warlord. Either they ban the Warlord, in which case my nukers are speed tuned to follow the Kaja Arbiter so that I go before their enemy takes a turn. Or sometimes they ban like the Arbiter and then my Kaja will go, the Warlord will lock them out. But if it's like a Sifi on the enemy team or something, they can sleep me if it wasn't for the fact that Kaja, or a Mikage, they could stun me if it wasn't for the fact that Kaja puts up the block debuffs. So that protects my nukers so that they can actually get a turn. Were you annoyed about Marius not being able to enfeeble bosses? No. I think it's totally fine. And it would have been super overpowered, but Marius is already insane. I wasn't aware that his multipliers were kind of low. He's only got a 0.03 multiplier instead of like a 0.1 multiplier like Newt, for example. I mean, at the end of the day, max HP is capped. So you're going to need like god levels of gear to get Marius to hit as hard as Newt. But if you can, he's going to be basically the best boss slayer in the game. but you'll need like 350% crit damage and like lethal. But to be fair, that also makes his A1 hit a lot harder as well, so it's not like a terrible way to build him. I probably will do it for Hydra. I think he'll be probably the best Hydra damage dealer in the game. Especially if you can get him really well geared. You think he won't hit the 10% cap with Savage and a 280% crit damage? It depends. I mean, 280% crit damage, maybe. If you have the Great Hall bonuses like maxed out for the ignored defense and everything, it probably will if you proc Helm Smasher, but without Helm Smasher, I don't know. He probably will on like the heads that have low defense, but like the Head of Suffering, for example. Keep in mind they also have the damage reduction from AoE, so I don't know how that plays into it too. I think he should. I don't think the multipliers matter as much for max HP champs. I mean, it definitely does. It definitely does. For ones that have low multipliers. If they're like 0.1 or 0.5, it's pretty easy, but like there's that rare that has like a 0.01 multiplier, and like that one's never doing max like 10% max HP. You need an insane amount of crit damage. Still Bowyer, yeah. Guessing 3 to 5 months to get him, maybe less. We'll see how good he is by then. Yeah, so it's on average, it's going to take at least 3 months, but it's going to kind of depend on how lucky you get. Because you average 1 tier 2 essence a day from Iron Twins if you use all 12 keys. And there's the mission to get 80 of them. So didn't beat Amius yet. I don't want to miss out on the 100 remnant fragments, just so boring. Yeah, Amius wasn't too bad for me this rotation. Grind stream? That's right. Have to do a heal reduction strat. I need to level up some champs. Yeah, I actually skipped heal reduction this time. I ran, well, I think I told you already. I ran Kaja, Arbiter, Drexthar, Lord Champfort, and Quintus. What do you think would have to happen to make the market good again? We need Blackstone prices to come way down. I mean, we need the pen accessory prices to go back up, or to have the base accessory prices keep dropping. Like, the big thing is it's just going to take time because everyone swapped to Debos. There's tons of people who are dumping pen accessories, and to top it off, they added Jatina at the same time. So there's a ton of people who are just selling pen accessories that they don't need anymore, and they're obviously not concerned with, like, is it actually profitable to make this? They're just selling something they don't need anymore. So they're selling it below, like, market production cost, basically. I don't know how your team out DPSs those heals. Try a few times, get smoked. Well, you have to play it on manual. I also have Brimstone. So Brimstone does a decent bit of damage. But you can let Amius eat a buff, like an increased defense buff or something, and then it'll cause Quintus to max HP hit him every time. So that can deal a lot of damage. Can you still get profit on things people wear, like distos or tongue grad rings? No, distos are trash. A lot of people dumped their distos when they got the free narc from Jatina. It's not about whether or not people wear the gear. It's that a bunch of people have it that they don't need, that they're selling off. Just use Quintus? Well, I mean, if you don't have Quintus, then you obviously, you know, can't run that team because that Quintus is in that team. But you could... Quintus, honestly, I kind of forced him into that team. I don't know if he was the best. He kept dying, like, so often. You could just run Manaya with high accuracy. Or even, like, Scion. You just need Brimstone. Thanks for putting out that Debo video like 6 months ago. Never thought it'd be hard cap, but shut up quick once I got the Debo train. Yeah. Well, they buffed it, so it's like insanely good. When this is what, 4K points, so gold 3? Yeah. Hated this grind spot so much. I don't know why I just didn't like it. I actually kind of like Dark Seekers. It's chill. But they changed it too. They added that exploding mechanic that what's the forest called? Jade Forest? Is that what it is? Jade Forest? And that makes grinding really cozy because the mobs just all pop when the first one dies. Nice, got an ember. Clarium didn't increase the live marine metals yet, so they probably aren't going to. Yeah, I wouldn't really expect them to. I do wonder if they will add additional Great Hall at some point, though. I could see them doing that in the future, like adding like up to level 20 Great Hall when they come out with the hard mode dungeons. I could see them using Great Hall bonuses in the future as a way to basically like handle the stat inflation required to deal with new like additional hard mode content. Adding 5 new categories but no new medals is such an oversight. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it. Most of the categories are useless anyway. Like, there's no reason to put any medals into Shogun. There's no reason to put any medals into Iron Twins. There's no reason to put any medals in... There's really no reason to put any medals into anything other than Cintranos Hydra, and maybe Hard Fire Knight. But everything else is like pretty just like very optional. More Great Hall bonuses or more levels? More levels. Like when they come out with hard mode dungeons, I could see them adding like, or like hard mode, like, you know, level 15. I could see them adding, increasing the levels of Great Hall up to like 15 or something. Then Devil Shogun, I do ignore defenses to help the runs be smoother, quicker. Yeah, I mean, you can put it in there, but it's content that's like very easy to do if you have the right champions. That it's very, very low priority in terms of like you don't really need it. So it's not. I don't feel like it's like super important that they make it super accessible when it's just basically like mild quality of life at best. I think it's fine that it takes a while to get it. I mean, it depends on what teams you run for that content, but still. I'm not doing anything until my Hydra's maxed. Yeah, I'm very happy that I was able to max my Hydra, so now I can start working on Centranos. Because I really want to be able to get through all of Centranos, and I got stuck this time and did not make very much progress. I think, like, honestly, just the like stage 17 of Centranos that gives like the 20 tier 2 essence is like actually insane. Like half of your essence for awakening your champions comes just from that one stage almost. If you're running Iron Twins every day with double key refills. Like actually nutty. Yeah, not actually half, but like not an insignificant. So it really sucks to not be able to get through to the end levels of Centranos. Of course, it doesn't matter how many goddamn tier 2 essence you have if the souls never show up in the stupid shop. Kaja and Warlord. Hopefully next rotation I can get it. This roadblock was lame. Yeah. I spent a lot of effort trying to get through stage 6-2. I leveled up like legit. I think I leveled up 6 champions or 5 champions that weren't level 60. Like I didn't have anything. Oh, actually, no. I had one Kinagashi that was level 60. But everything else I had to level from scratch. I took all the champions up to level 60. I put all my best gear on them and I still couldn't get through it. I didn't put masteries on all of them. That was probably like the only thing I could have done. But I also was like super busy during the free rear gearing event, and I didn't really have the time to push the free rear gearing during that and really try and optimize it, which meant I had to spend a bunch of silver, and then I still didn't get through it. And so I was just like, screw it, I'm done. I'm sure I'll get through it next time, thanks to the stage bonuses, but and it really annoyed me too because I thought the rest of it was going to be relatively like much more straightforward than last rotation. Like a lot of the stages that completely blocked me on last rotation I thought would be a lot easier with the champions they let us have this time. So I was definitely bummed about that. I feel like I'm missing a buff. Oh, I'm missing my perfume buff. Maybe I should just tag him Musa. I actually like PvPing on Musa a lot more than Kuno, even though it's super brain dead. Why is there a Tri-Tet Pen Grendel market, like decent daily sales for stock? People buy it to make fail stacks, mostly. There's people who get lazy and so they'll just like buy a Tech Grendel to tap to make a fail stack. It's not very efficient, but people do it. There's also like a handful of new players who are just like looking at guides from like 2016 that are saying like, use Grendel, and they're like, okay. Oh, my church buff is gone. Or not church buff, my tent buff. Fossils get you 50 fail stacks, same as Tech Grendel, 750 mil, where Fossil being 140 mil. I'm not saying they devour it for a fail stack. I'm saying they click the Grendel to pen on a fail stack. They already have. Only issue with skipping Summon Rush is that you have 100% to do the path or you won't have enough fragments. I like skipping stuff in the middle at the end, but not the start. I agree. It is definitely a big risk. But I don't care about anything related to a fusion other than things that use shards. Like dungeon divers, artifact enhancing, all that stuff is very trivial for me. The only thing I care about is shards. So if I'm not going to skip anything else. And I don't really care to skip anything else. So it's really, I got to skip those two. And I know I'll have enough resources. Like the worst thing that could possibly happen is I have to use a few more shards to get the fusion done than I want to. But there's no way I'm not going to be able to do the fusion because I didn't do the summon rush, you know? Unless, like, they're not going to be like, oh, you didn't do the summon rush in the hero's path, you need to use 500 sacreds. It's like, no. You know, they might be like, oh, shit, you have to use 20 sacreds to get this done, and I didn't want to. But I have 20 sacreds. I'll do it no matter what. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Especially because the summon rush and the dungeon divers, or the summon rush they're doing right now is really good, right? They're trying to get you to pull your shards for this summon rush right now. So that then when they do the hero's path later, and it's really good, you have to buy shards to do it. Path requirements are shard, so I'm hopefully it doesn't require 30 sacreds or something. I'm sure it's going to require probably like 25 sacreds, and you'll get the Saint Patrick or whatever from it. That's what I suspect. 20 to 25 sacreds. I'm so pissed about not getting Archer. I don't want to do Fusion or play Live Arena. 3,700 almost to Quintus, and I'd rather play Watcher Realms. Yeah, I mean, Archer was always kind of a meme. I just never... Like, unless they did, like, an actual guaranteed for it, I just assumed I would never get it. But it's a PvE champion, so... It's a good Hydra champion, but it's not, like... I don't know. It wasn't going to make much difference on my account. How the fuck did I downgrade 7 out of 9 Tet Devos? Oh, dude, that's brutal. I had a Tet Devo that took, like, 14 attempts to go up. I can't remember how many times I downgraded, but it was pretty bad. But that's really bad RNG. Pulled 14 Sacreds trying to get her. You need Hydra Champs. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's just bait. Unless you're like a crazy Kraken and you're going to pull like, you know, $500 on Prism Shards events, even more than that, like, you know, $700, $800, $1,000 on Prism Shards events. Like, you're just fooling yourself trying to get a specific Lego like that. It's just not. It's Kraken bait. Told myself I wasn't going to YOLO for her. She's great, but I'll grab the next one they create. Yeah. If they did like a 20 Sacred guarantee or something, or even like if they did something like the Fatalis Heroes Path where I had to spend a ton of time farming dungeons to get her, I might have gone for her then. But for a pure RNG chance, and or either that or like winning a tournament, which you never know, like who you could go up against in a tournament. Nah, not for a PvE champ. If you need Hydra champs, though, I think Marius is going to be insane for Hydra. Although probably very gear intensive. But even if you can't hit the HP cap, it's still going to be insane for Hydra. Certainly going to be a lot better than like Husk or Royal Guard. Can't ever get her in the future part, maybe go for it. Yeah, that's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. I still haven't pulled my Fatalis. And this fusion, I'm not going to do the champ chase again. I'm like, God damn, man. I'm never going to actually get Fatalis built. But to be fair, I don't have books anyway, because I'm going to need to put all my books into Armanz. It's kind of funny how I only care about PvP champions. You wouldn't think I'd be getting that many that I would be out of books all the time, but booked Bible because his kit looked good. He's meh. He's a pretty good provoker, isn't he? I pulled a 5-star soul for my Kantra during the boosted soul rate thing. So now I'm kind of tempted to try and fit her in one of my teams. Because I was using her back in the day, and then I kind of dropped her from all my teams, and I should try and put her back in now. I was always going to put her back in, but I wanted to get a curse set for her. And I still haven't been able to get one, unfortunately. Pull Fatalis next week during the champ chase. Yeah, but I'm going to skip the champ chase and I'm going to get all my fragments from the Heroes Path event instead. Because I think we're going to get a guaranteed St. Podrick as part of that Heroes Path event. And I don't have any all ally attackers. So I want him. I was bummed they didn't do any events for the Fatalis Soul too, man. If I could have got even like a 5-star Soul for Fatalis, or even a 4-star, that would have been awesome. They did Souls for every other champion in the Heroes Path, or in the Monster Hunter thing, but not Fatalis, which is a total bummer. So you're saying, I was thinking it was 50 frags each, but they're 25 each. Yep, Summon Rush is 25, Champ Chase is 25, and Heroes Path is 50. So you can skip both Champ Chase and the Summon Rush and just do the Heroes Path. But we don't know how hard it's going to be. Velia, what's up, Cabal? Champ is someone else besides the new Sylvan. You still gonna get them, or just the frags? I guess I would have to look at how many extra shards I would have to pull to get them, but I would assume I would get them. They're going to be making, I guarantee you, like any guaranteed champion or fusion or anything they do in the future, they're going to be making Centranos content where that champion is very useful. Pretty much from here on out. So I'm going to pretty much try and go for, just like, oh, you know what? Oh, no, you can't use, just like the Knight Revenants guy. What's his name? The guy they did, the shield support champion they did. I think he's in a bunch of the Awakening stages in Centranos stage. Time to go back to Crate. I got 29 Primal Shards, and I have zero interest in pulling them because when I get nothing, I won't be able to cope and still play Raid. I've got like 40 of them. Just waiting for another double Lego Primal event. Alatreon, yeah, Alatreon, that's what I was thinking. I think Alatreon's in like a bunch of the Centranos Awakened stages. I don't want to pull Lego with them. Why not? Would you rather pull a rare? If they're boosting my rates, they've done events that double boost the rates, that boost both Lego and mythicals. Like obviously you want to pull mythicals, but I'm waiting for double boosts. I'm waiting for a boost of both. Especially since I don't have faction guardians max for every faction. Really, I only have it for Bannerlords. So that is my best opportunity. Like that's the most efficient way to max faction guardians while also still giving myself a chance at getting champions that are actually useful. Because void shards are way too expensive to be viable to max faction guardians with. And other shards are, all the champions are useless. So, Primal Shards pulling during double Lego, double Mythical. It's probably your most efficient way to get champions that are both useful and make progress on Faction Guardian. Mythical boost only when the Lego procs and I feel my luck is wasted. Yeah, that's not a very smart way to play. That's not how luck works. The boosted Legos don't nerf your mythicals. But when was the last time they did that? It was like, was it before the new year? Does anyone remember when we had the 2x mythical, 2x Lego for primals? I feel like it was in like January or December. I guess it's, well, it's the 7th of March, so it's like maybe about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. I wonder when we'll get it again. I wonder if they'll do something like that for the Champ Chase. That could be interesting too. I think they did 2x Mythics once ever. I thought they've done 2x Mythics a couple of times. I think they've only done 2x Mythics and 2x Legos at the same time once. But I'm pretty sure they did 2x Mythics a couple of times. Pull your primals like the week you get them. You don't stay them long. Oh, damn. I think I've only pulled primals once. I think I pulled them all during that 2x. They did have a 2x, but not during a Champ Chase or Shard Pull event. I mean, I don't care about Champ Chase or Shard Pull. I'm going to pull my shards when I have the best opportunity to get the champions I want. Like, getting an extra Lego book is nice, but not important. It's just a red ancient. So I rip the band-aid off, save the rest of my shards. I'm saving all my remnants to pull during Champ Chase now too, right? I think that's probably the most logical time to pull those. Kind of only like Lazarius? Only like Lazarius? You don't like Crixia? Or Galathier? Or Geralt? Or the new buff Siegfried? Or Mezimel? Or Bias? It's not many mythicals I don't. Gem Chaser CVC. Alice? Yeah. Androck, crazy for PvE. Well, Alok just got nerfed. Or not Alok, Androck. Androck just got nerfed. Since you can't land Enfeeble on bosses anymore. Got souls waiting for all. Yeah. Personally dislike Geralt. Geralt has to be used with like Duchess or something. If you use Geralt with Duchess, she's nutty. But you need a champion that can put up a ton of buffs. Like if you run like CP Duchess Geralt, your Geralt will hit insanely hard. But if you just like bring Geralt in with nothing, then she's just a mediocre nuker. Although she has that crazy A1, which is really nice too. But Geralt gets nutty when you can take advantage of her buff scaling, kind of like Taurus. Poly makes Enfeeble useless in PvE, so that's dumb. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Polymorph is very overrated. It depends on who you're fighting, but... Depends on how you build the champs, too. I saw Sheeny had a video today where someone used Androck against him and just kept putting in Feeble buff on his Narcies and his Rotos, and it completely wrecked him. Is it worth dropping 14k HP for 45 speed on an HP nuker? I feel like percent boots aren't worth it in PvP. That is a impossible question to answer in a vacuum. It depends on what you're doing with the champion. Like, if you're running a tanky, slow team, then, you know, maybe the 45 speed... Although 45 speed is a lot. Maybe the speed doesn't matter. But if you're running a fast speed... Maybe it does. It's hard to say. I feel like the art of speed tuning your arena comps has really fallen away. I feel like people don't do it anymore. I watch people's arena videos and it's like, or fight people in arena, and like nobody's speed tuning their shit like they should be. Like all the nukers on my account, like literally almost every nuker on my account is like very specifically speed tuned based on like the teams I'm going to use them in. Like almost nobody's speed is random. It's almost always the speed it is for a particular reason. It's like my Rhonda and my Georgid are both the bare minimum speed they need to be speed tuned with Kaja plus Arbiter so that they don't get cut in on. Now, to be fair, with the blessing, shoot, what's the blessing called? The one that slows you based on your buffs. It's a little harder to perfectly speed tune now. No one talks about the zombie calc anymore. Yeah. But like both of my, like both of those champions are speed tuned to be with my Arbiter Kaja. And then a lot of my other nukers are all speed tuned so that Arbiter, Kaja plus Georgid turn meter pushback will then allow them to take their turns without getting cut in on. And so, yeah, it's pretty rare that I just have a nuker where like the speed doesn't matter. I would say the only ones on my account where the speed is just like arbitrary is probably like Xena, since her job is just to get a turn meter boost from Sifi or to stop Sifi from using her A3 or her A2. So her speed doesn't really matter that much. Stultus's speed is... It's not super tuned. I want him to be fast, but he's not like actually tuned with anyone. He's, again, mostly running in like Go Second stuff. Temporal Chain, thank you. And then I have others that are like more, I mean, they're tuned, but it's like more about the other supports. Like I have my Brogni going like 270 in Stoneskin Bolster so that he can go right before like all my nukers that are built around 265 so that they're speed tuned with the Arbiter Kaja Georgia thing. But yeah, like, I don't know. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it's worth considering how all of your champions work together when you're choosing how fast they should go. Unless you just run Go Second all the time, in which case it's less important. They just kind of want to have enough speed to actually get to take turns. I use Loriaka to counter bombs and Mithrala. She's 300 speed and has 20% team breeder boost for my nukers. She still's buffed with A1. I love her. 400 accuracy. Loriaka, eh? That's an interesting choice. How do you stop her from getting bombed? Is she in immunity or something? Oh, hold on. We need to sort out some food. She's always faster than bombers? Oh, really? With 300 speed? Are you talking about in Live Arena or Classic? What's up, that guy Joey? How you doing? Am I level in live? Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Loriaka getting used these days. Well, really ever. People were not a big fan of that champ. Can't say I blame them, though. I actually skipped that fusion, and then I pulled one. Which is kind of annoying. That's why I don't skip fusions anymore. Because I want those faction guardians, man. I don't regret going for her, but I never use her. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use her either. Although Centranos creates a need to use a lot of random champions like that. And it's pretty low investment if all you do is take them up to level 60 and then just, you know, don't even get their masteries or the books. Like, you need to level up stuff for champ training anyway, so I don't mind doing that. Not my first go-to. I got Arbiter and Lydia go first. I'm only one using her again. Her A1 stealing buff helps so often. Leo must be cry when they die. I think people underestimate Arbiter's ability to counter Leo too, actually. I have enough accuracy on my Arbiter to buff strip with her A1 ability. The one that decreases buff duration. Or her A2 ability, rather. I think people sleep on how useful that is in Arena. Like, people forget that she does that. But especially in the Polymorph era where you can't buff strip, it's not a strip. It's a decreased duration. It's super good, actually. Especially for one-turn debuff, or one-turn buffs like Leorius. I don't like using Gunbook Legos. Well, I mean, you wouldn't use her for, like, real content, but you'd use her for Centranos. Although, I don't think I've had any Centrano stages where I wanted to use her yet. Got lucky with books and cooldown on A3 is all I have on her. Nice. Your Arbiter isn't booked? Oh my god. No books in Arbiter. Arbiter's an insanely good champion. I feel like Arbiter is actually, honestly, aged really well as a champion. She's really good in Hydra, too. I think people don't appreciate that sometimes. But she's super nice in Hydra. Especially since she usually has, if you use her for Arena, she usually has really good gear. So, like, my Arbiter's in my my normal Hydra team. And she's great as the Reviver, Healer, Increased Defense champ. Also, buff strip, again, with her A2. And she brings Weaken, to be honest, with her A1. Which is nice. I need to try Occamtum in Hydra this week, because I pulled a 6-star soul for Occamtum. What do you think needs to happen for the accessory market to come back? Honestly, just time. just a lot of time. And inflation. Next time they add a new grind spot that significantly outperforms the amount of money people can make grinding Debos, the accessories are going to suddenly shoot up in price a lot because Debos won't be available. Although I'm thinking, honestly, that Pearl Abyss is probably going to move away from non-Debo accessories and start to make base Debos a lot more available. I think we could see a world where base Debos sit on the market eventually because they keep buffing them and they add them to things like Shikatu boxes and that kind of stuff. I think Pearl Abyss kind of probably realized they fucked up when they increased the Kron price so much and made it not worth to Kron any accessories, and they're probably losing a ton of money because no one needs Kron stones anymore for so much stuff. And I think that might have some impact on why they're going so hard into Debos. We still got Debo rings to come eventually, yeah. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was gonna do the math on like how cheap the Tets need to get before the bases and lower level ones will start to sit. I think you already have tri-Debos sitting on EU, right? Are duo Debos sitting on EU? What Debo levels are sitting on the EU market? Anyone from EU can know? Or can tell me? I bet once the rings come out, they start really going hard, making them even easier to get. Tet Debos are sitting? Well, Tet Debos are definitely sitting. Tet Debos are sitting on every region. They're like 70 mil or 70 bill on NA right now. I'm Muguai. Thank you for the ball. I don't know why my alerts aren't playing. Super weird. Necklace duo and tri earrings are sitting. Necklaces too. Only belts are not sitting on EU. Only belts are not sitting. Okay. Duo and tri. What are tri belts sitting? That's interesting that necklaces or earrings are sitting, but belts aren't. Damn, I can't believe duos are sitting. That's crazy. Only one belt is sitting at Tri and Duo. Wait, there is one sitting at Duo, or there isn't one sitting at Duo? I thought you said none were sitting. Necklaces and earrings, and there's about 15 each in stock of Duo and Tri. The belts, there's only one. Well, if there's not pre-orders on it, that makes, I mean, that in and of itself is crazy. What's the... Wow, there's only 3 pre-orders on Pri, 11 on Duo on NA. Wow, a lot of Duos have actually sold. That's kind of surprising. A lot of Pris have sold too. Surprising. The thing about prizes, they're not really worth making. I don't want to waste my base prize. What new content would you like to see in Raid if you could pick? I want to see new live arena modes with limited champion rosters. I want to see like rare only live arena. Not like permanently, but I want to see them do like a rotating event. Like a rotating second version of live arena that has like different restrictions on it. So maybe like for one like 2 or 3 month period, it's like rare only, and then another one it's like epics of, you know, these factions and like stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. Basically the way that I think I mentioned this, but the way that like Pokemon Go does their tournaments, their PvP, it's like you have, you know, your different levels of rankings where you can use like different Pokemon of up to a certain power ranking. And then in addition to that, you have like your special modes where you can like use only certain champions of certain power rankings and a limited roster. Wonder what's going to happen with 10 Blackstar price when PA finally adds Fallen God. Yeah, I mean, it's going to really, really depend on whether or not you can exchange a C20 weapon or not for the Fallen God. 1 Lego, 1 epic, 1 rare. Yeah. Dude, I haven't got a chance to really bring him out and show his true power, but there is a rare champion that I think might actually be useful in like high-end live arena. And I built him out, and I've had a lot of fun using him, but I want to like... I want to get some good clips and good fights using him and then make a showcase talking about it. My big reveal. Assume you can. Same with armor. Well, I mean, armor is very different because the cost of, like, Pen Blackstar is a meme. Like, Pen Blackstar armor was only added to the game as a way for whales to buy Fallen God when Caphras were super sold out. Like, it's not actually real gear. Whereas Black Star weapons have always been actual gear. And it's significantly cheaper to get a C20 weapon than it is to get a 10 Black Star. Also, it's different than armor because armor was C10, but a C10 armor would be insane compared to... No! Shit. Oh, I just realized I fucked up my Marius missions and I forgot to do stage 1 of the Iron Twins today and I used all my keys. Damn it! I'm gonna have to wait another 3 days to get that done. Oh, that sucks. I know they're changing it too so that you can use any level, but I would have used a key on level 1 if I had remembered. Let's see, is that actually going to push me back? Maybe not, to be honest. Wait, did they have any void missions for Marius? Is it going to matter? Magic. Yeah, they do. Okay, so it actually doesn't matter because no one's going to be able to get to void before Sunday, right? No, wait a minute. Hold on. No way you spammed all the Iron Twin keys. We talked about that yesterday. Yeah, I totally forgot. So wait, what? There's today is Force. Tomorrow is Spirit. And then it's Void, right? Do I have that rotation right? Yeah. So no one's going to be able to finish. You won't get Force until Tuesday? Yeah, no, but that's fine. My point is that no one's going to be able to do Void this week. We're all going to get stuck on Void. Everyone's going to get stuck on Void until next week. Wait, I should be able to do Force on... Yeah, on Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be Spirit. No, wait. Wednesday will be Magic. Thursday will be Spirit. Friday will be... Oh, wait a minute. No, am I going to be like 2 weeks behind? Void is every Sunday, though. Yeah, but I'm saying no one could progress until today. And Magic won't happen until next week. So no one can get through Void this week. Because everyone's going to get stuck behind Magic until after Sunday. What's the order of the rotation? What was yesterday? Do I have that right? I think yesterday was Spirit. So tomorrow is Magic. Saturday is Void. Sunday is Spirit. Tuesday is Force. Wednesday is Magic. Thursday is Spirit. Friday is Force. On Saturday is Void. Oh, I'm going to be stuck for 2 weeks. Wait, yesterday was Magic? Oh, yeah, no, that would make sense. Wait, so if yesterday was Magic, What the hell? Was my shit on cooldown? I don't think I killed that guy. Did he die to the mobs? Oh, he did die to the mob. Whoops. In-game is Friday night. Yeah. But the next one we're getting should be Spirit. I think. We should be getting Spirit and then Void. Is Saturday Magic? Is there like a calendar somewhere? Tomorrow at Reset is Magic. Okay, so tomorrow at Reset is Magic, which means people, yeah, I mean, that makes the sense because they usually design these missions so that the one you need to do is the one that just finished. So you have to wait the longest maximum time. So if we get Magic on Saturday, Void on Sunday, or Spirit on Monday, Force on Tuesday. Oh, I think I'm still behind. Force on Tuesday, Magic on Thursday, or Magic on Wednesday, Spirit on Thursday, Force on Friday. No, and then I can do Magic on Saturday and then Void on Sunday. Yeah, so I should be able to finish Void at the same time everyone else. I don't think anyone's going to be able to finish Void this week. I think everyone's going to get stuck not being able to finish the Spirit until it reopens on Monday. You're behind because you get Spirit before Force. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that there's a catch-up. I'll be able to catch up and finish the Void at the same time as everyone else. Because Void only opens once a week and no one can complete it this week. Should even out because we get double affinities before Void. Yeah, exactly. Because there's no way to finish Void this week. Because we had to do Force before we could do Spirit. And there's not going to be another Spirit before there's Void. But then but because we get double up on all of them next week, or we get double up on all the affinities, I'll be able to finish it and finish the Void on Sunday with everyone else. So I can catch up even though I missed this one. I think we should be fine. As long as I don't remember, or as long as I remember to actually do the level 1. I don't think there's anything else that's a real blocker, right? I think the Iron Twins is honestly the only thing that blocks anything. And I guess you need to win press. I need to win 2 live arena battles. Okay, well, that won't be a problem. Time-gated missions are so boring. I mean, they kind of have to time-gate them, though. Otherwise, we blow through them all in, like, day 1. Like, there's literally nothing stopping me from completing all the missions other than just time-gating. Why are you grinding here? It drops the Ember for the Tor shoes. And I'm just kind of killing time while we wait for the market to recover. Chill grind. so torn about what I want to farm with my energy today. I've been farming dragon. I feel like dragon is the right thing to farm, but I really want to also farm dust. We're on 2x speed, so I should be farming speed. It's wild to me how much dragon I've run, and yet I still don't have any quad speeds. Actually, no, I have one quad speed and speed set. Everything else, all my other quads are in protection and divine speed. Somehow I got 2 quads in divine speed.
What? How is that?
Dust during fusion. Okay, Kraken. Well, the thing is that I am going to need to use my energy to farm the dungeon divers. Right? Like, I'm going to have to do extra dungeon diver farming to complete it, which means I'm going to have to use some gems on some energy. And I'm going to farm that in dragon anyway. So I'm going to complete dragon early. Or I'm going to complete dragon from just farming dungeon divers. So I don't really need to farm dragon right now. But it's 2x speed. And I was like, well, I could farm the energy, or I could farm food in dragon, but to be honest, I could farm more food in Sand Devil. So maybe I should farm Sand Devil. Go for it. I'm thinking I might. What else do I need to do? I did all my Doom Tower stuff, did all my Faction Wars stuff, did all my 3v3s. We're done with Centranos this month. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to do my Forge Pass. Do a fat gear cleanse tomorrow during the artifact event. Yeah, I have like legit like 150, almost 150 artifacts at plus 15, ready to go to plus 16. Artifact enhancement events are basically trivial for me at this point. What I really want is a really, really good Heroes Path event that can benefit from artifact enhancing, so I can just level up like 100 artifacts and complete the whole Heroes Path event just from artifact leveling. But I feel like the good artifact events, or the good Heroes Path, really never involve artifacts. It's always shards. Shards and dungeon divers. Oh, you said you got to do it. I thought you were telling me to do it. Nice. Haven't had one of those in ages. I know, it's been a really long time. That's how Plarium gets you. They don't do any events for a long time, and they get you to waste your resources, and then... Surprise. To be fair, most of the gear is like level 15 stuff that is not even like good. It's just like maybe worth chaos soaring. It's like a lot of like merciless epic gear that's like, well, not epic gear. I guess it's a lot of it's like merciless legendary gear that like triple rolled or maybe could potentially triple roll. And it's like, well, what am I going to use all this 5-star chaos dust on other than like triple roll merciless stuff? You know, it's like the best thing I can probably do with it, but it's not that good, so it's not like high priority for me to level. Rathalos, same thing. Actually, Stone Skin and Protection too. Do a lot of things that help you later. Pretty efficient. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's why I like Raid. Is I'm very much like the min-maxy hyper efficient kind of player. Should I grind Easter Heat instead of for Ember's BSR is bug? Oh, I should grind? Yeah, I know. I just don't like grinding Easter Heat. Too high effort. Congrats on 2K subs, by the way. Came a long way. Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty cool. God, my Stultus is really not doing any damage without Soul Reap. I really need to put him in Soul Reap. Actually, was it you who suggested Cruelty? Someone suggested Cruelty. That could be a good option, too. You love Awakening Kuno? Yeah, I like Awakening Kuno too. I need to tag a Musa though. I'm not good enough at PvP to play Awakening Kuno. I need to play something brain dead. You're at 1.98k for a bit. Looks clean now. Yeah. My loot scroll's about to run out. I don't know if I want to pop another one. What time is it? Pen Aragon shoes, 15.2. That's pretty good. Loot scroll ran out? Yeah, I know. But I'm probably going to get out of here in just a couple of minutes. Maybe we just go check out what's on my market. Let's go put our trash on the horse. Been a good stream, man. Take it easy. Been seeing you next time. All right, we'll see you later, JKL dog. Anything worth enhancing other than Debos? Not much. I mean, these days it's really hard for anything to ever be worth enhancing unless you bought it cheap during events. So part of the answer to that question is, what did you buy cheap during events? The other part of the problem that I'm running into is it's starting to become better to just sell my resources than to actually use them. Like, that's the thing is, I'm like, why use these memfrags? Like, it's not even worth using these memfrags. I should just sell them all, right? Like, when everything is shitty to enhance, I'm caught in a loop where I just buy things and sell them instead of actually using them to enhance now. Especially the hards are just so expensive, and the blackstones, it's just so expensive to make stacks. Pen eyes. Oh, look, pen eyes have gone up quite a bit though. That's good. Look at these, man. 19.6. Who is selling distos for 19.6? That is wild. Who's buying distos for this much when the tets are worth 19.6? Look at the pens. 135 for a pen. Holy crap. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me today. How are we doing on the Ember grind, actually? Where'd we end up? Did I win any more Embers? No. 78. So we need 22 more. Get the shoes. All right. Who's online? Is Ziridan still online? We could go raid Ziridan. Yeah, he is. All right, let's go raid Ziridan Hunter. Looks like he's still doing a bunch of PvP. So go say hi to him. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Today is Thursday. Yeah, I'll probably be back online tomorrow. Have a good one. Here we go. Peace.